May 4th is Make a Promise Day. It's the first annual Make a Promise Day. And as I've said before, make a promise today, of course, but you can also extend the spirit of Make a Promise Day. Make a promise to someone you care about on Mother's Day coming up on May 9th. Give your mother flowers and a promise. That's what she really wants. A promise that you're going to do something, maybe change some habit, maybe achieve some goal. So make a promise to someone you care about. You can do it on Father's Day. You can do it on your own birthday or someone else's birthday. An anniversary is a great time to make a promise to your spouse or significant other. Make a promise to someone you care about that you're going to do something. Maybe it's a goal that you've been meaning to achieve and falling short, dragging your feet, lose weight, whatever it is. Quit smoking. 2 magic words. I promise. You say those words, you can really have an impact. You'll bend over backwards if you promise somebody you're going to do something. That's where those 3 ideas come into play. Make a promise, keep your word, and change your life. And I'd also like to suggest a little addendum to that. I like those 3 things. I'll keep those on the website. But there's one more item here that you could actually include if you want to think even bigger. The ripples can go out even farther. So I'll start from the beginning. Make a promise, keep your word, change your life, and transform the world. As we increase the level of integrity and help people achieve goals, we can think even bigger. We can transform the world. So I'd like to plant that seed in your minds that there really is no limit. You can actually be the promise. Be the promise you want to see in the world. Now, I want to show you again the logo. Just to remind you, the logo, Make a Promise Day logo. Check out the website. And you may be seeing this video on the website, but so you'll look up there and you'll see the logo. MakeAPromiseDay.com. Check that out. And I also want to pay tribute, because it's appropriate now, since we're launching Make a Promise Day, to pay tribute to the woman who made it all possible, really. The inspiration for it all is my mother. Let me just show you the picture of us together. You see this on the website too, but in case you're looking at this video somewhere else, there's Mom. We were in Paris just a few months before she was diagnosed with cancer. And about a year, this picture is taken about a year prior to that fateful, eventful promise I made to her at home in Gasky, California, that I would finish writing the book she and I had been talking about and dedicate it to her memory. So as I show you that picture, I want to just read the dedication from the book, if you don't mind. Let me just take a look here. Here's the book, The Real F Word, the dedication right inside. I just want to read this for Mom. In loving memory of my mother, Virginia Hope Butler. I did it, Mom. Finally. I can honestly say that this book would never have been completed had I not made that promise to you at home in Gasky, California, a few weeks before you passed away. This vividly demonstrates the power of making a promise, especially to your mother. Well, I did it, Mom, and I want to thank you for making my life possible, for everything you've done, you did, and supported me and encouraged me. My mother was a big supporter, and she wanted me to get this book done. Every once in a while she would say, "Where's that book? Have you finished the book yet? When are you going to finish the book?" So that's why I decided on her deathbed to make that promise that I would finish the book and dedicate it to her memory. So that's that's how we got here to Make a Promise Day. I also want to thank a lot of different people, a lot of people are blogging and posting messages and doing Facebook and tweeting about Make a Promise Day today. And I want to thank all of those folks who have expressed a lot of support for this idea. And, I really appreciate it. People have done some, I've done some interviews on the different radio stations. And I want to call your attention again to Rosalind Franken, who did a really good interview on her radio program with me. So Rosalind, thank you very much. And I did a very good interview yesterday on the Catholic station on Sirius XM. The host seemed really thrilled about this power of making a promise, and I'm just so excited. The potential is enormous about spreading the power of making a promise and encouraging people to make promises, keep their word, be the promise. It's a very powerful thing. I want to mention a few other names. Peggy McColl's been very supportive. Steve Harrison at the Publicity Summit, and he's been very supportive. I want to thank Steve. But I want to give a standing O to one more person who did a really nice thing to help me launch Make a Promise Day. So a standing O goes to Brian Proctor. Now, Brian Proctor launched something called Insight of the Day, I think about 10 years ago. You get a little quote, it's free. Get a quote, inspirational quote each day in your inbox, in your email, and then a story on Fridays. So Brian Proctor, bless his heart, sent out a notice to his subscriber base about Make a Promise Day. He saw right away the potential, the power of making a promise. And this is a very positive story. And it can really help people change their lives. So I want to single out Brian Proctor with this Standing O award. So Brian, thanks very, very much for sending out that notice to your subscribers. Insight of the Day, sign up for Insight of the Day. In fact, on the website, makeapromiseday.com, there's a little banner at the bottom. You just click on that, you can sign up, it's free. Or you can go to Make a Promise Day, or you can go to Insight of the Day directly, if you want to do that, .com. So we've launched Make a Promise Day, and I want to thank everybody who has supported me, who likes this idea, and wants to help me build it into an even bigger thing. And I want to, in that regard, I want to mention Norm Lapalme, who was nice enough, I haven't mentioned this on video before, he's nice enough up at Peggy McColl's big event, a big Ultimate Success event in Ottawa a couple weeks ago. Norm got on the stage, and his whole deal is helping people build, market, and create and expand what he calls your $1 million idea. So you can go to mdievents.com, $1 Million Idea Events, mdievents.com, and check out Norm Lapalme's website. But Norm has seen the potential of this right away as well, and he mentioned from the stage that this is a $1 million idea. He really likes the idea of people appreciating and telling their stories about how promises change their lives, a promise made, a promise kept. Why do people keep promises? So I want to thank Norm for his support and his encouragement throughout the last several weeks leading up to Make a Promise Day today. So with all of that, thank you everybody who has been helpful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming by the website. And we're here. We did it. May 4th. May the 4th be with you.